Gabby, the happy holiday girl. Who says you have to wait until certain times of the year to get to celebrate? When every day's a holiday, we can combat stress and have more opportunities to have fun with our friends and family. Come, celebrate with me, and together we can live a holiday life. Hey, what's up, holiday lifers? It's your girl Gabby, and I am so excited to be back. I've been working so hard over the past few weeks trying to get new content created, new trivia episodes, fun prizes, giveaways, a new website. Oh my gosh, it's been really crazy in my household. But let me tell you, I am so excited for today's episode because today is National Christmas Lights Day, a time to make our homes and hearts shine so bright with love, joy, peace, and happiness. Such a great time of the year. Whether you celebrate the actual Christmas holiday or not, seeing lights decorated around our communities gives us all a reason to smile. And I cannot think of a better holiday to start off my official relaunch of the Happy Holiday Life podcast than with National Christmas Lights Day. So let's not delay any further with celebrating today's holiday. I'm about to tell you why. Imagine this. It was a cold, wintry night in Washington, D.C. People were dressed in their finest attire, women adorned in the finest of fur coats and long shimmering dresses underneath, and men clad in full-length coats with a suit and tie, donning a 1920s style fedora. The who's in town tonight, because for the first time in history, the White House is about to bring warmth to the crisp winter night sky with lights. Tonight is the first time in U.S. history that the White House is celebrating its own official national Christmas tree, and it's about to be lit up entirely with electric lights. Newspaper reporters are abuzz, hot chocolate is flowing, and church choirs are singing. Kids are so excited for what's going on because tonight is the night no one wants to miss out on. There's the smell of Old Mint cigar mingled with roasted chestnuts and apple cider in the air, along with the yelps of probably a few of the city mutts running around. When food's around, people know dogs always find a way to show up. But no one's complaining because for days now, people have been waiting for the tree to be assembled. One ornament at a time, all 48 feet of it. And now it was time for all 2,500 red, white, and green lights to shine. The U.S. Marine Band sings their final song, and then President Calvin Coolidge, on the Christmas Eve with rose-colored cheeks and frost adorning the limbs of the tree, takes the official holiday button into his hand and with a display of excitement, clicks the shiny red button. Wham! The tree comes to life. People all throughout the White House ground cheer, families hug and kiss because the official Christmas Day festivities are now set to begin. Now, although pieces of my story were a bit dramatized, the first official national Christmas tree was definitely something to be excited about. It was turned on at 5 p.m. Christmas Eve and was a sight to see. Although slightly less amazing than the trees we have today, it was nevertheless still a fantastic display of holiday spirit for our nation. And although this was the first time the White House had adorned a Christmas tree publicly with electric lights, according to dayfinders.com, this was not the first time lights have been put on trees. They report the first use of Christmas light was recorded on December 22, 1882, when Edward H. Johnson, a close friend of Thomas Edison, decorated his Christmas tree with 80 incandescent light bulbs at his house in New York City. This was definitely a very flashy display of wealth and would have really been met with a lot of scorn by all the socialite families who he had beat to the electric tree punch. Prior to the electric holiday lights, people were still using candles to keep their holiday trees adorned. Yikes, which led to quite a few house fires. But actually, celebrating with Christmas trees and lights is not a new phenomenon, although harnessing the electric light bulbs is relatively a recent thing. The first person credited with putting holiday lights on his tree is the 16th century Protestant reformer Martin Luther. According to History.com, it is a widely held belief that Martin Luther first added lighted candles to a tree. Walking toward his home one winter evening, composing a sermon, he was awed by the brilliance of the stars twinkling amidst evergreens. To recapture the scene for his family, he erected a tree in the main room and wired its branches with lighted candles. Isn't that so beautiful? What better sight is there than snow-capped tree branches and stars twinkling in the sky? There's no better feeling of nostalgia than that. And now it's time for our quiz of the day. Which U.S. president did not believe in cutting down Christmas trees? Was it A, President Andrew Jackson, 1834? Was it B, President William H. Taft, 1909? Was it C, President Benjamin Harrison, 1889? Or was it D, President Theodore Roosevelt, 1903? And the answer is D, President Theodore Roosevelt. According to Washington.org, noted conservationist President Theodore Roosevelt didn't believe in cutting down trees for Christmas decorations. Instead, he threw a carnival for 500 children complete with dinner, dancing, souvenirs, and Santa-shaped ice cream. However, Roosevelt's son, Archie, defied the Christmas tree ban and smuggled a small tree into an upstairs sewing room. Today, the environmentally friendly tradition continues with the National Christmas Tree. Instead of getting a new tree each year, a fir tree planted on the White House ellipse is redecorated each year. In addition, the national tree is decorated with energy-efficient LED lights. Now, if you like playing in on the trivia games, I do have another separate podcast episode that I've created completely for my relaunch that is full of trivia. That's all it is 5 questions of trivia for all the people who enjoy playing along. Go ahead, look at your podcast app, and you'll see the next episode. Every day from now on, I'll be posting a regular history episode as well as one full of just trivia. So feel free to play into the episode. I hope you enjoy it. That's a fun gift from me to you this holiday season. Now, just so you know, there were other presidents who had Christmas trees and adorned them with electric lights, like President Grover Cleveland, who did in 1895. But prior to President Coolidge's National Christmas Tree on official public grounds, the practice of celebrating with trees and such were kept as a private festivity on indoor, intimate White House quarters. But Christmas tree or not, both the United States and the countries around the world are absolutely in love with holiday lights. SmithsonianMag.com says, today an estimated 150 million light sets are sold in America each year, adding to the tangled millions stuffed into boxes each January. They light 80 million homes and consume 6% of the nation's electrical load each December. And now it's time for our activity of the day. Go out and find some Christmas lights. Where I live, there are many different Christmas lights and displays that families can go out and see, and I know it's a different season this year, so even if you don't want to get out, I'm sure there is a Christmas lights display that you can just take your family in the car and drive around to see so that you don't actually have to get out. But if going out into the community is maybe not your thing right now, go ahead and grab some lights from the store and decorate your own home. There's no better feeling than turning off the lights at nighttime, turning on your Christmas lights outside, and just sitting outside and looking at your house for a few minutes. It's just so beautiful. And before I wrap this episode up, the winner of my very first ever Happy Holiday giveaway is Terry A. She went online and subscribed to receive blog alerts and was my very first winner of the month. She'll be getting a holiday coffee mug that says, I'm living #a-holiday-life. Super cute. I'll be emailing her for more details, and as always, I hope to give everyone another reason to smile this holiday season. I like to make fun giveaways, something that I do monthly on this podcast, and as I continue to work on revamping my website, I'll be giving out more details on how more listeners can get in on the holiday prizes. So, what do you think? Are Christmas lights one of the things you love about this winter season? Head on over to my new website, aholidaylife.com. There you can find fun holiday info, a quiz of the day, and information on how you could become a holiday lifer. If you like my podcast, please be sure to subscribe on Apple Podcast, Google Play, or wherever you get your podcast from. You can follow me on social media by using @aholidaylife on Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest, and @thehappyholidaylife on Instagram. Keep celebrating the holidays, stay safe, and live a holiday life. I'll talk to you tomorrow.